What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Danny-O, let's go! And we're back at it again with episode number 2. But before we continue, I just want to say thank you and appreciate everyone that happened to have liked, shared, and subscribed to my first video channel. 2.2k views. It's crazy, guys. It's my first time venturing out solo just on this TCG Gundam, and I'm ecstatic of how it's going and everyone that watched the video and commented. Thank you guys, thank you guys. But if you haven't yet, don't forget to hit that like, share, and subscribe button, as it will help me out tremendously grow this channel and community as big as I want it to grow. So the 1K just passed. On my last video, you guys saw deck profile on the mat, the person that won the tournament on red, blue, pink. Unfortunately, your boy couldn't pull it out. We got to finals. Went against the worst matchup I could probably go against, red, blue, pink. I was on good old BAJA Blast, deck that me and my friend Jeff from Comic Cult made. A lot different than every other green-blue deck that you guys are probably seeing out there. It's our own variant version that I haven't seen anyone really match card for card yet. So without further ado, let's get into it. This is the Gundam Headquarters file. We're going to be going into level 1 cost units first. For DOP, or dope, dive, dip, dodge, whatever you want to call it. 4 of these. No one was on these. No one is still on these. I found it to be super great in any matchup. I think about it as if I'm playing Magic. If you guys happen to have played Magic, the card game, and if I was playing mono red, playing a 1-drop on turn 1 and being able to scry 1 off the top of your deck, where you're able to look at the top of your deck, put the card, leave the card on top, or put it to the bottom to set up my turn 2 if I need to, or anything else, just feels amazing. And being able to be on 4 of these is great. So I'm on 4 DOPs, going into 2 level 2s, 3 Zaku 2s, the 2/2s, right? These things are great. Being able to play 2 of these on turn 2, going first, and then going into the other level 2 cost 1s, or doing DOP this on turn 2 feels great. There's nothing much more to say about the 2/2s, but I think every 2/2, as long as there is one available in any color, these things are awesome to have. It, especially in the mirrors, or just to continue to create pressure. It's a great way to keep pressure on the board early, to where your opponents have to really think about being able to trade early on. Next, we're going into, again, level 2s, one cost, other Zaku 2. This one, I believe, is probably the best level 2 1 cost in the game. Gains +2 AP when attacking. You're able to kill EX base right off the bat. Unfortunately, yeah, they're able to value trade into this, but still being able to get rid of that first EX base, or even if you have to trade, which I don't really recommend at all ever trading in this deck. That's not the point of it. You want to break those shields and win. So having these on 4 is just great. Going this on turn 2, yeah, that's crazy. Having an opener of DOP turn 1, Zaku turn 2, they look at your board and they're like, okay, this is gonna be rough right off the bat. So that's gonna be it for level 2s. Level 2s, 1 cost. Now we're going into the 3 costs. Level 3, sorry. And I think this is where the deck shines. If you play blue-green BAJA Blast, this is where the deck shines, because this is where all your stuff comes in, starts coming into play. So we are on 4 Char Zaku 2, right? If you are aware of this deck, what this one does, or if you're not unaware, what this one does is when it has a pilot, when it's paired and it is destroyed, it creates a 3/1 token that comes in tapped. Unfortunately, it does come in exerted, but still, the fact is that you can pair this, you can trade if you really want to, still regain a unit. If you pair this with M'Quve, or however the pronunciation of the pilot is, this crashes into something, breach 1, then it creates a token on top of that and removes their unit. You're plussing right out the gate. and it's just great to have. So we're on 4 as usually everyone is. I don't see everyone go less than 4 on this. Again, we're still in level 3s. Staple card that is probably an evergreen blue deck. It's going to be Char Zaku 2, the Scry 3. As I said, in an aggro deck, being able to look at the top 3 cards of your deck, find another Zeon character, looking for your out. You're basically looking for the Char that we'll get into next. Such a great card. Same thing, if you happen to pair this, you're able to crash in. You know you're going to search, you're going to Scry 3, search for Zeon off the top 3 cards of your deck. It's so awesome to have. You never get punished with this. You're just continuously putting pressure, cracking shield, cracking shield, cracking shield. Then they know, like, okay, once I take this out, he's going to probably find his Gelgoog. So it's really awesome to have. And then you just continuously have the pressure going super early on, super curved. So they have to start making plays around it or to deal with it. Still staying in the level 3s that cost 2. ReZEL, right? Awesome card. This is probably one of the best level 3 2 costs. It's a 4/3. This thing trades in. I know white, blue freedoms out there where they have the 2/4 blocker. This trades into the 2/4 blocker if you need to and survives. There's times where on turn 3, I'm going this into something else, and then the following turn I pair on turn 4. I pair it with Amuro. Tap, trade. This thing's gonna take out 2 units if you need to trade. I am not a trader. I do not like trading at all when I'm playing this deck. I'm going super shields and not caring and making them having to deal with my board. That's usually the route I'm going, unless I need to try to value trade if I'm really losing board state. Now we're going to level 4s. This is the all-star of the deck. If you're playing blue-green and you're not playing this, or you're really playing blue-green, this is the card that gets you in. This is the finisher. Where you're able to use the ability where you have maybe dops in your hands where you don't want to have to play this. So what you're gonna do is this comes out. You're able to discard a dop, bring your Char pilot back from the discard, attach, crash into the shield. Crash into the shield every time. Oh, you have the Char Zaku 2 on the field. This comes on the field if you need to, right? Say Char, there's a blocker. Char crashes into something. Look for the top 3. Oh, found a Zeon off the top of my deck, off the top 3 cards. Play it, discard, boom. This card is amazing, and this is what's the star of the deck. I need alt art, so if you guys have alt arts, let me know, please. So we're still in 4 level 4s. I was on 3 Gelgoog vanilla. Such a good card. The reason why it's such a good card is because it has a Zeon trait. When we get into pilots, I'll let you know a little bit more too. He is able to pair with M'Quve, or however you say it. I don't want to mispronounce it, but whatever. It gives it haste, rush. It's able to attack right away into a shield. And the great part is, on that pilot, it gives breach. If you need to trade for value and still hit a shield, I can crash into a unit, breach, so I'm still hitting the shield. So this is an awesome card to have. I'll be going into later cards that most likely I will be taking out because of the meta and how it's going, and maybe adding in. Last unit, 3 Gundams. This card was the underperformer. I never wanted to see it. Even after playtesting and everything, I wasn't really 100% on this, but it was winning. It wasn't bad, it wasn't great. But after the 1K just passed, and after really going into those grindy matches, this card was just not it. He is awesome. I'll give you that. He does repair 2. He does pair into Amuro. You tap something. He gives all your units +1 attack. But again, I don't want to be trading with this deck. I don't care that it has repair +2. I don't want to trade. I just want to hit your shields and win the game as soon as possible. So later on, as I said, we'll go over some cards that I want to take out 100% because of how the meta is, and just other ways that you could possibly go with the deck. So going into pilots, we're on a Char Zaku deck. We gotta run Char, right? The best pilot. This is the game winner right here. What you're able to do with it, as long as it links to one of your characters, which we have, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 12, right? 4, 8, 12, 13, 14, 15, 15. Well, sorry, I lied. Not 15. 4, 8, 12. 12 characters where this thing can link, gain maneuver, and crack one shield right off the bat. There's no other pilot like this, and this is probably one of the best, if not the best, with this deck, of course, because once this goes to the graveyard, I'm going to discard every single one of these Zeons to get this back once I have this card out, just to get that free hit. So awesome, so great. Next pilot that we're going into, probably the second best pilot that I've seen out there, Amuro, right? What it's doing when it's paired, you choose one enemy unit with 5 or less HP, you tap it. This is to get around blockers. This also gets around blockers, of course, but being able to tap something, go through it, you pair this with a Char right here, tap, crash into break a shield. Next turn they have to trade. This thing's trading for sure. Get a unit, they have to kill that unit now also. It's so great. Being able to do those just little combos here and there to get you over the edge and get that last shield and last life gone. Awesome. These are the 100% you need to run these pilots. 2 more pilots, so we're at 4, 8, 10 pilots. 10's good. You could go to, I've seen people do 8. 8 seems fine, but the reason why I run 10, me and Jeff, is because we are, as I said, we are on Gelgoog vanillas. How it works is, since Gelgoog is a Zeon trait, M'Quve is a Zeon, and while this unit is Zeon, which this is a Zeon trait, it gains breach 1. So what happens is, if you need to value trade, you're linking this pilot, this is crashing into something, trading it, and still breaching 1 in to hit that shield. Awesome. So many times this was also a game winner because you don't have to trade. This can go straight to shield if you wanted to, and it's just, you end game so fast that your opponents just don't know what to do. And it's super fast and super great if you want to play this type of deck. Going into bases now. Sorry, let me move these out the way. Bases. Zanzibar, right? That's how I said it? Zanzibar, yeah. I've seen people run other bases. They were on the other Zeon one where it creates a token. I think if you're not playing Zanzibar, you're really not using Zeons to their full potential. On turn 4, there's so many times where you can just play this. You don't want to pay 4 for this level 4. You want to play this for free. Paying 4 is really rough, so you want to cheat it out as much as you can. You're like Zanzibar, Char, take a shield because of this effect. Trigger the effect, play Char, right? Then when you draw, sometimes there's so many times where I drew the shield and it is my Char pilot. So that's your awesome combo, right? Boom, link, crash into shield. I usually don't try to play this out for free if I don't have a link with either Char or with Char, because you don't want this guy to get outed without getting your hit in for free. If you have another Zeon that you want to play, go for it. We're on, I believe it's like 20 Zeons. Let me think. It is 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 23, 26. We're on 26 Zeons. So there's going to be a Zeon that you're going to be able to play out with this, and most likely you'll probably even draw a Zeon off your shield, which is going to be great as well. Great base, probably the base that you should be, the only base that you should be running if you're playing Zeons. Last card but not least, commands, Resolve, right? If you're playing blue, play Resolve. You're gonna run out of gas eventually, and if you top deck into a Resolve, into a Gelgoog with mana, with resources still available, and you draw into another Zeon, play Gelgoog, discard Zeon, bring this back, crash into a shield. There's so many times where that was the game winner for me. Draw, play, resolve, drew into 2 Zeons. This was in the discard pile. Play, discard, crash for game. The deck combos so well, and you're able to do so many things with all your characters that you don't really lose steam, but if you happen to lose steam, having 3 of these is great. I was able to, like I said, I was able to come second place. It was an awesome tournament. There is one deck that does beat this 100% of the time with this version. It is red-blue. Any other deck I was not afraid of. At the tournament, I did go X2. I did lose to the person I lost to in finals in Swiss, and then my other loss was to my teammate. I shouldn't have lost that, but unfortunately, sometimes the dice don't roll the way you want them to, and so that happened. So what we can get into, though, is some stuff that maybe I would take out 100% because of how the meta is shaping, and I don't want you guys to go into a tournament with this exact build because I feel what happened to me, if you go against blue-red, will happen to you. And I don't want that to happen, right? I want you guys to have a good time. I want you guys to compete at your highest potential with the best deck that I can possibly provide to you guys. So with that, as I said, this card, underperformer. This card right here, if you're in Zeon, don't play this card. Play anything else but this. There's gun cannon. No, there's a card that I think is really good. Gun cannon, right? You tap 2 things. Like I said, there's a whole bunch of stuff out there, blockers, but being able to tap something with gun cannon, and then if you pair it with Amuro, since you can link, you tap 2 things. That is by far, I believe, is way better. And he only costs 2. This costs 3 on turn 4. It's so rough. Don't play this card. Anything else will make you feel so much more better playing this deck. Because of how the meta is shaping, these might have to come out 100%. It feels rough. It feels bad. But even if these came out, your green-white 0 matchups, your blue-white freedom matchups, your, what else is there? Your mirrors, you'll still be favored, and you should be able to pull out the win. But if you go against blue-red, ping, especially, these right here are duds. And it's just not fun playing against blue-red with these, knowing that they're just going to be pinged come turn 4, come turn 2. If you happen to want to break a shield with this, it's going to get pinged by their level 2 1-cost character. So if I had to make decisions, and if you wanted to play this at your locals or any tournament coming up, these are the 7 cards I would take out. Whatever other 7 cards you want to put in that is a Zeon related, that is another base if you really want to. Ideas out there, right? Maybe another base, different type of base, different color type of base. But I'm going to leave that to you guys. I will be posting an updated video coming in the near future on the updated list after the 1K that's happening this weekend in the city of Arcadia. I'm not sure what store it's at, but there is going to be a 1K happening this weekend. So hopefully I see you guys there. And if I do, say what's up. I have stickers. It's always a vibe talking with anyone about Gundam or any other card game. I do play Lorcana. So I'll catch you guys in the next one. If you made it to the end of this video, don't forget to hit that like, share, and subscribe button. It'll help me out tremendously. It helps this channel and community grow. I do happen to play at my local game store, TCG, my sponsor, Top Choice Gaming, in the city of Redlands, downtown Redlands. They have Gundam on Tuesdays at 6 p.m. and Gundam on Saturdays at 3 p.m. If you do happen to come by, say what's up. It's always a vibe. But until next time, Gundam pilots, keep on fighting and break those shields. Peace.